Gazelle from Kingsman, who's the only vegetable I know other than onions that can make grown men cry. Now I understand that Shorty was the villain in Kingsman, but that opening scene where she turned the secret agent into sliced pizza was incredible, fam. It's really wild how despite having no legs, she was out here doing backflips and running on walls like Peter Parker. But if anything, her not having legs was a good thing, because how is this woman this OP while still having a handicap? The thing that makes her the perfect bride is that she's really about that gang life. She's a ride or die, fam. Literally, she was the right-hand woman to the billionaire Richmond Valentine, whose company gave out free microchips to the population, but secretly wanted to use them to eradicate humanity. But a billionaire would never do that in real life, right? Right? The hottest thing about Gazelle, however, was how relaxed and calm she was, even in the face of danger. Shorty would slice 50 men in half and still look like she was listening to an Ice Spice album. Straight up bored! But the thing that cements her as a queen was how extremely loyal she was to Valentine. She'd carry out his orders, but was still smart enough to question his authority if she disagreed with his methods. Fam, the suit, the haircut, this pose. The cherry on top is her actress though. This girl is proper paying, fam. I even watched the recent garbage Mummy movie just for her, and all I'll say is that when I watched it, the mummy wasn't the only thing rising up. You feel me? Jinx from Arcane. Dude, are you like special needs or something? Like there's nothing wrong with Jinx, she's just misunderstood. My melanin deficient brother, I need you to stop thinking with your lower head and use your actual head. Did you forget that Jinx is Baba Bowie insane? Shorty's got more conditions than Future has illegitimate kids, so she deserves a spot here. But I get it, fam. She's hot as she's a hot-blooded, respectable young lady. Blind Al from Deadpool. They say black don't crack, but this black does crack. She does it a lot. Police! Do you know the most annoying part about being in a relationship? Not being able to be completely honest with your partner. And this applies to both men and women. Sometimes you just want to call them a or a, but you can't because you hurt their feelings and you'll be toxic. But you don't have to worry about all of that with Al, because you can call her whatever you like. She'll call you was, fam. This sassy granny will pull out some specials from the 50s that you've never even heard before. One of the main reasons I like Blind Al so much, despite her massive bunda, is the fact that she also does cocoa. Guys are always asking boobs or ass, but the question should be, does she do cocoa or grass, fam? But obviously I never touch cocoa for the same reason I'll never let a girl peg me. What if I like it, fam? Now people might call me disgusting or weird for wanting to hook up with her, but I'm all about that inclusivity, and old ladies need too. I need to get back to church, fam. This video is so stupid. And speaking of stupid, while I was researching characters for this vid, I came across a list of disabled characters. And can someone explain to me why the Baba Bowie Homie-san is on here? Baba Bowie signing out spots on this list like Oprah with car keys. Since when is social anxiety a disability, fam? We all feel anxious about talking to strangers. That's just a normal human emotion. Shut up, dude. You don't like get how hard it is to be me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Everyone is going through what you're going through. It's not that deep. And even if your anxiety is that bad, have you tried alcohol? They call it liquid courage for a reason, fam. Fiona Carly, who's a comedian who does stand-up from a wheelchair.
So I've been in a wheelchair for a few years now, and the most common question I get, people want to know, what is the hardest part about living life from a wheelchair? And the hardest part is just how unaware everyone is of what a great ass I have.
If you've been watching my videos, you probably know by now that I love stand-up comedy. And as funny and glamorous as it may be, it's also hard and scary to go on stage and try to make a bunch of strangers laugh. So you can imagine my surprise when one day YouTube recommends me a clip of Fiona talking about how weird and hard dating is from a wheelchair, but most of all, laughing about it. To me, Stand-up at its core has always been about the comedian's life. That's why when you go watch a comedy special or go see a show, you feel closer with the comedian somehow. They're letting you into what it's like to be them and showering you with their crazy perspective and feelings, but doing it in a way that makes you laugh. And the more unique the perspective, the funnier the show. What I love about stand-up is not only do you get to experience someone's deepest feelings, you get to see their unique obsessions and experiences, but it's the sincerity through which they express their weaknesses and insecurities that gives this art form a special place in my heart. I mean, isn't it amazing? These men and women are taking life, something that's hard, scary, full of ups and downs, and turning that pain, something that's supposed to keep us down, into something good and funny. That's why watching a funny lady crack jokes on stage because she loves stand-up and wants people with disabilities to tell their stories fills my soul with a warmth that I can't even begin to express. All she wants is for people to see past the chair and look at the person on it. And ladies and gentlemen, that might be the most human thing I have ever seen. Wagwan guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, may I suggest checking out my Patreon, where for only $3 a month you can boost the channel's power level and ensure I'm able to keep making videos like this. I want to give a big shout out to Nuff Nuff, Milo May and Ego for making this video possible.